Hi everyone, I'm Valli. I work as the engineering manager for QA and release team in Electrolux. As most of you heard of, Electrolux is a global appliance selling company. We sell around 60 million products in 120 different markets across the world. So, I am primarily coming from the service and repair domain of Electrolux, where we are trying to do a consumer-centric transformation. So as part of this transformation, we do a lot of things. In the one of the thing that we do is to call to our contact center where the consumer feel very supported. So this is where we use the tool QuickTest.
Hi everyone, my name is Eugenia Avramenko and I'm test automation lead for the consumer-centric transformation program, where I'm focusing the most on the building innovation culture and applying up-to-date tools and processes.
So previously we had a tool, but that tool didn't support us with parallel executions. At a time, we could only do a couple of parallels. Otherwise, we have to do a lot of investment to trigger multiple parallels. So this was one of the issue. And other challenges where we were not able to replicate a lot of our scenarios or use cases with the tool. And the maintenance was really a lot of work. So people started to test manually instead of using the tool. So that is the main reason or the main challenges. And any automation tool, the implementation should be faster time to market. But for us, that we had a cost in place, but we didn't realize the value. We didn't have faster time to market. Rather than it had a lot of maintenance for us, which added additional time to market if we are going to use the tool.
And to add to that, it was also a very long time to start with the tool for a newcomers or for a new person who will be working with the tool. Together with that, it was a long time to do maintenance for existing scripts. So then we see that we spend a lot of time on the tool, but not on the actually focus on the testing of the real flows and functionalities.
So these challenges were really significant for us because it had a lead time for us to roll out any solution into the markets. It is also like the experience, right? We were using this tool for our monitoring in the production, and there were a lot of issues the tools reported to us, but they were seen like issues with the tool setup rather than the actual issues happening in the production. So we spent more time on analyzing whether it's an issue or not. So it was too much overhead for us.
Exactly, and then we started to see that that we have so many issues, and the main problem that people don't want to use the tool as they saw it as a bottleneck and not as a helper function. Where test automation should work fast and should be as a support function.
So even though we had a tool, because of these challenges, as a workaround, we just started doing a manual testing. We thought like instead of spending effort on maintaining the scripts or running on the tool, we will do it in a manual way, which is more faster, and we felt it is more efficient. So we started doing manual testing, even though we had a tool and an investment in place.
And of course, we understand that in the long run, it will not work for us because we need to extend to new markets and cover most scenarios. And of course, with the manual approach, it's not possible to be done without adding more people. And of course, it will slow down us. So then we start to look into the alternative ways and other tools on the market.
So there was a Genesis conference happening in Stockholm. So some of our product managers and our engineering manager for the consumer service domain, they were attending this conference, and they got the pitch of QuickTest, and they were really interested in the pitch, and that's how we got to know about QuickTest. Then we set up an initial meeting, and we tried to do a POC to see whether QuickTest will fill our needs. So I think the support from QuickTest on onboarding us was really helpful. We had a dedicated support.
Yeah, so a team felt that a quick test is easy to use and easy to understand. Together with that, quick test has a modern interface, right? And self-explanatory functionality. So for everyone who wants to start this tool, it will be first time to start with the tool, and it will be more intuitive to understand how it works. But of course, also we got a good README or guidance, so then we can follow and we can start faster with the tests.
Mm. And in our area, the testers who use QuickTest today, they didn't have any kind of experience before on the tool, but they try to learn the tool quickly and they were able to start progressing efficiently. So onboarding was really easier.
One of the challenges what we have as we are on many markets, right? And we have many languages there. So saying that we have both voice and a chat bots to cover, and with voice we need to understand what is saying and also reply to that. And we cannot expect from our testers to know all the languages. So saying that with quick test, we can have our test cases in a text format, but then using technology speech to text and text to speech, it will be converted on behind the scene, and then it will speed up our possibilities to cover voice scenarios as well. So we migrated 30% of regression test cases for the contact center area, where we feel we can speed up a lot of the processes and move more to the things and to the test automation tools. And as QuickTest has open APIs, so we have possibility to integrate QuickTest with other tools. As our journey, test journey starts with a contact center, but it doesn't end there. We have more tools that we need to cover, and with open APIs, we can integrate both tools together, and we can set up test running in pipelines. So that was not possible before, but now with the technologies that QuickTest has and with the APIs shared, we can implement these possibilities and run tests in pipeline.
So the entire user journey in the service and repair domain can be replicated by using QuickTest and other tools in pipelines.
One of the great example where a quick test help us a lot is a known journey where before we couldn't cover it. So the journey is about that we have customers that was not in contact with us before, and we need to repeat this test again and again. So before we couldn't cover the setup, but now we can. Together with that, we can run the test as many times as we want, and we have a cleanup mechanism on behind. So then we have this possibility to cover this scenario.
Yeah, I think the more attractive feature why we went to QuickTest is parallel, unlimited possibility of parallel execution. So, which is a key for us for a success criteria. So, we would definitely recommend QuickTest, where we have this unlimited possibility of parallel execution. And the other thing that we really embrace is the customer support from QuickTest. They are very customized for their customers. I can say that very clearly based on how we have worked with them for the past 1 year. They always try to help us wherever needed and support us. So if we ask for any new feature or anything, we really quick that they implemented in the tool, even though if it was not part of their roadmap or something. So I feel the customized customer support is and the parallel executions make them stand out.
I couldn't agree more with you, Ali. So it's customer support. It's great. All the time we have all the support needed, and also possibility to extend and to see our needs and desire to cover that needs exactly with what we want and what we need to have in place. So this is where are very beneficial and very important for us.